Um, yeah, I think the stream is up now, so we should not have any more interruptions. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm just gonna go close the door while I'm at it. It's gonna be a long, long stream. Oh no! That's my singing skills in action. Um, yeah. I'm just gonna send the YouTube link. Oh, hello! Welcome to the chat. Welcome aboard the Blue Aerospace Starship. Just gonna send in the link so others may watch and observe. So we're playing Starship Factory, what you're looking at right now. So what you're looking at right now is Starship Factory, which is a game that's all about building mega bays, factories, and producing your very own starship to get to space. Now, I won't be building much right now, but right now, well, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're busy. Oh, anyway. What, so art I can show you guys that I did on my piece of paper. Let me just find it real quick. Wouldn't take too long. So I obviously have been cooking recently in terms of making art and producing some amazing art pieces. But they're more like little comic snippets. Oh, let me just size you down. Oh, it's so big. So this is my art piece I made. This is a another piece of suit of Hyperstyles, which I showed last stream. Yeah, the stream went black. What you're seeing here is a picture of Hyperstyles, which is my super heavy boost, my super hero space suit. My English, sorry. Pardon me for that. What you're looking at right here is you can see like the in the middle in the chest is like a plasma reactor made of RTG, which is a radioactive thermal generator. So it uses power from uranium 235 or 238, I think it is. One of those types of uraniums, and you can see the heads-up display in this on the in the helmet, in the visor. Um, and then yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I love about the helmet as well. It's also pretty nice. Let me just enable streamer mode real quick so no one spam calls me. Sorry about that. So here you can see like these red fins on the top. They're pretty awesome. Also look at the color. The color I recolored the suit from last stream, and my gosh, it looks good. Anyway, without me faffling around or doing anything weird in a moment, let's just get back to stream. Sorry about the Blue Aerospace logo right there, but here we are. We've returned stream, so we will play Starship Factory, which you're looking at right now. Now these very good quality crane workers, by the way, they are there to build our spacecraft that will be getting us to orbit. The FAA. Yeah, if you guys like hear me say anything out loud or like random words like the FAA's here or something like that, that's because oh god. That's because someone in the chat has said something and it's got me excited. Oh, let me just turn off the the effects. Let's just mute it. So everything, so what you're seeing here is like, the sound effects will get like pretty annoying after a while. So I'm just gonna mute them. Also, let's see the what's the FOV? FOV at 200. Whoa, what? Ugh. The FOV, the point of view. Yeah, I'm going back to 75. So I've turned on basically hard mode here. So, oh yeah, yeah, that screen glitch thing. Yeah, it's just a bug for you. So what I'm playing right now with is I'm playing with vehicle anomalies, engine anomalies, afts on no thrust. I don't know what that means. Skip propellant load, which makes things quicker. Oh no, I think I should be disabling that because it takes a long time for the propellant loads to happen. But I think let's get into it, shall we? Because I don't want to keep you guys hanging around and you guys will get bored out. So what we want to do is we want to start by delivering raw steel. It's raw! Says Gordon Ramsay. So we have raw steel. I think, yeah, it's five raw steel. So what you want to do is when you're starting out this game is you want to start building fabricators. Fabricators, yeah. So I reckon, right? I reckon. Wait, do you reckon I should be building like the small stuff on the right hand side? I keep getting my left and right wrong, and then the buildings on the left, the main big buildings. I've got a feeling I should be doing that. Um. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or just want to chill out, please do so while you are here. Um, and for those who just joined and do know who I am the Blue Aerospace. I run a small YouTube channel, mostly about space flights, so things that most people would enjoy. Wait, check. What do you mean check your DMs? Oh, DMs on what? Twitter, Discord, or any other? I do not know. Yeah, I checked. Let's just get building anyway. So the first thing we want to be building for the Starship is because it's not really like much without just like a proper fuel tank. So you want to make these things called domes. So a forward dome, if these crane workers will show us what it is. So a dome is basically what's used to build, what's like to stop the Starship from the fuel sloshing out. Yeah, that's my best description words. Yeah, oh, okay, the 10th floor is blue, okay. But yeah, this is what a dome looks like. This is a forward dome, so forward means top. And another term for down or bottom is aft, and then middle is common. So what you're looking at right here is two forward domes, which is actually pretty good. So we're gonna make a common dome. It's shortened down, so forward would be FWD, and then common would be CMN, and then aft would be, and then aft. I'm not sure what it like is pronounced in a way. Like, yeah, I think it's just aft, but yeah, it's just called AFT dome. Ooh, I also saw that one of my subscribers has also like just sent us some art. So what I'll do here is I'll just screenshot it. Maybe do you mind if I screenshot your name on Discord? I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna create a black screen and just insert the image. So it looks like one of my subscribers has sent in a beautiful artwork. Would you look at this? Oh, it's Flight 5. Dude, that's awesome. I'd rate that I'd rate that like a 9 out of actually no, I'd rate it a 10 out of 10 right here, which is actually pretty cool. And so you can see like the detailed images. But this is not really an art showing stream, but I'd rate this a 10 out of 10. Only thing that needs improvement is colors. As of I'm not really like a art like I'm not really like an art judge, but it's pretty cool. Anyways, see ya. That's a bit rude for you to leave, but I guess he did say see ya. Alrighty, so let's get back to the stream. So we're gonna need a comment and aft. And where's our little production site? Oh god, I'm in the ground. Is you need 2 crane workers to speed up the process. So they'll carry out parts that'll be used to build. Also, you just saw there's a common dome right here. Common domes usually have a hole in them. This is to pass down the fuel. See that hole right there where my mouse is pointing. Not sure if you can see. Also, there's a bit of a. Oh no, that's not a glitch. That's just a graphics thing. So it's not really a glitch, but also you see here like there's supposed to be like a rounded bit which is like the header tank. So like basically a backup tank in case the other tank fails. Then we move to the aft dome. It's basically the same as a common dome, but it's pretty it has like some structural parts. Lots of structural parts actually, because it's heavier on the bottom. Like there's more load on the bottom, like more stress and mass on the bottom. So it's you know what I mean? Like it's a bit too like stressful for the bottom. So need those extra parts and piping. Right, so what we want to do now is build our basic needs. So what I'll do is put down another 3. And we need a thrust puck. Now thrust pucks are basically what you would use, like they basically line up the engines and give them their like fuel. So without a thrust puck, Starship wouldn't be a starship. It would just be a floating stainless steel and heat tile thing in space. We also need the booster thrust puck, so it's like 33 engines thrust puck, I think it is. And then a nose cone. Nah, I think the nose cone's pretty simple. It's just a cone. So yeah guys, if you are enjoying the live stream so far, feel free to give my stream a little bit of a like. And if you enjoy this content as much as I do, then make sure to give a subscribe. Highly recommend it. Okay, so we can see these little nose cones. Well, they're not really little because like this is how big they are compared to us. So they're pretty large. So this is what the booster thrust puck does. It has like alignment things, the alignment holes for those. Thrust puck needed or more spinning. Yeah, it's necessary. So these are what thrust pucks are. They basically line up engines. Or without those, I think you know what happens to Starship. And I'm out of water. How awesome. So we also want to as well build like So there's like three things that we no six things that we got right here, and we need a transport stand, which is what they use to transport boosters, ships, and pretty much anything that's heavy. Actually, super heavy. And then the hot stage ring, which I think we all know what that is used for. Alright, Z space. I wish there was a map feature where one starship goes to orbit and back. We can track flights. I mean, there's a lot of updates in the game, so yeah, it might be possible. But check this out. We got some we have some transport stands, hot stage ring for separating, and then a steel ring. The steel rings are very, 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 very useful. A must-have actually, since they can be used for hot stage ring, which is the hot staging set thing, my bob. Um, and then as well as building starships, and also a ground map so you can select pads to be closest or which. Where's oh yeah. Check my DMs in Twitter or Discord. Let me just check real quick. Stainless steel. Oh dear. This is just Minecraft rot. But anyway, also a vehicle naming feature. I mean, that would be pretty good though, actually, I must admit. So we're just gonna make more steel rings, because these are needed, like really needed. Also, you can build roads. Roads are pretty good. So there's a bit of math here. So we have one, two. So we got two gaps of space left. So we could actually, yeah, let's use these wisely. Now, when we want to mass produce starships and all, we want to get like double everything. But I'm not here to mass produce starships today. I'm here to mass produce your fun, your entertainment. Um, yeah, so we also need delivery platforms. These are what these are. That's having all the steel. Also, you may recall a bit of lag spikes right here. I do not know why it just happens, but I think I'm better off setting the quality to medium, so everything's gonna be. Oh, that's a bit better. Things are gonna be a bit like choppy. So we need basically, yeah. So we need the basics for Starship. So we need grid fins, aft flaps, which are bottom flaps, and then the forward flaps, which are top flaps. And then we would need a Raptor. A Raptor is an engine, by the way, not a. Y'all continue the song. You spin me right. Oh god. Oh god. Oh dear. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a SpaceX Starship right. Oh no, now I'm singing it. Whatever. That's a Starship thing on KSP. So here we go. We got our slaves. I mean employees. My employees and I are building these amazing starships. Hope I didn't accidentally say anything bad, but whatever. We continue. So we got some steel. We got some steel. Let me just get rid of this one because we no longer really use this one. So as you can see here, we have four of these transport stand looking things. Now, for those who don't know what's happening, these basically build stacks of rings. So rings are these ring-like things right here, and then they just stack them on top, which is actually pretty cool. So we need mostly 4 stack rings. So these are 2 stacks that I'm building right now, just stacking a ring on top of another ring. And it will transition to 4 stack, so it needs two stacks. Oh dear, everyone's saying you spin. Oh, they're singing the song. I don't want to get copywritten or anything, but it's probably best not to sing in the comments. So basically, building these big barrel sections of rings, which is actually pretty cool. Now we're gonna expand the road. Thing is, right, if we want to expand a road, we have to build from somewhere, which we don't really know where to build from, so we're just building a road by itself. So while we are building, we want to build some shipping containers to store stuff, like store parts. And here, what I want to do is, I want to make it a bit easier to transport and move ships around to launch sites. Well, to this launch site over here, which doesn't really look interesting at the moment, I don't think. So, Starbase, remember, Starbase in 2019 has looked all like old. There's only like a few tents, which is actually alright, pretty good. So over here we're gonna build a 3 stack. So it basically requires a 2 stack. So it's from here and a separate 1 stack, which it's basically what it does. And this is for the forward section. Both common and aft sections both use the 4 stack barrel sections. Let me get some logistics here to help out. Also have these things called SPMT, SPMT. Yeah, so yes, SPMTs are self-propelled modular transporters. So basically they are things on wheels, like, basically think of it as like a wooden plank on wheels that move around and crawls. May look scary at first, but it's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool piece of engineering, actually. Also, you gotta make some 5 stacks. These are used for the nose cones later on. So we're just starting the production of these barrel sections. It's a work in progress over here. So guys, what do you guys think? Does it look good? Or does it need improving? Also, what we can do here is we can build some of these, well, these shipping containers. Because we got to container all. That's a terrible joke. I'm sorry, guys. Also, I recommend all these. Recommend this to live stream or YouTube channel to someone who likes space to get my numbers up. Flint and steel. And if you guys are just still watching around, that's good. You guys are keeping me company, which is what I need. It's what I need. I need the company. So it looks. Oh, someone's at the door. Let me just. Sorry about that, guys. FBI, open up. Thank you for joining today's stream. Oh, no, this is not a goodbye yet. Though I will be sticking around for like about another hour or two. Oh Jesus, that's a mega bay. You're pretty huge. Alright, let's go low bay. Oh yeah, we can put one of those down, I suppose. It's pretty low. It's pretty low. It's a pretty low bay. Also, when I have like max time warp on, that when I place down those roads, it kind of glitches out the stream a bit, which is not what we want. Look at this low quality, guys. This is like the type of quality that we would have back in the day. And it's what we would get now. Which is pretty alright. So how's everyone's day been, by the way? Hope it's been good. Alright, now let's start the redemption of the bays. I'm gonna add a low bay. I'm gonna do a full stack. So that's what these big barrel sections over here are. Along with the nose cones over here to build, well, a full stack nose cone. Would you look at that? They're being assembled bit by bit. And look at that, another one just spawned in front of my face. Nice. So these are very useful. So we're going to build our first ever prototype of Starship, because prototypes are just a testing phase. So here we are. Would you look at that? So this is going to be our testing Starship. Just for looks, cause it's cool. Ooh, where's the flaps? You have to be flap. Oh, hey, look! Would you look at that? Now we want to start a bit on our construction of the launch pad. Now launch pad shouldn't be too hard. We want to start with a suborbital launch pad. So we're only going for like high altitude testing or ground testing, or to see how the vehicle would perform. And then a landing pad with a pretty looking X on it. So we'll be conducting a hop test, an explosive test. When Exabay, I do not know. Oh yeah, by the way, what's your name? Z-Space, yeah. it's your time to shine, just so you know, because we're playing one of your favorite games. Also, we need oxygen as fuel because SpaceX's Starship uses liquid methane and liquid oxygen. So we got our CH4 tanks, which is our methane, and our LOX tanks, which is liquid oxygen. And we're just gonna wait for the fuel levels to get up to start climbing rapidly. We also we can build roads as well, so we can just start building bit of these roads right here. There's gonna be like a different way of buildings of like the road system in here. And look at our landing pad over there, just in the corner. Just gonna build a little turnaround over here. So, an SPMT will drive on these roads. Hopefully, not tip it over like something in Starbase Sim, which we'll get to that in an hour. So we'll be basically driving on these roads on this highway, meet up to this road, and then be transported off to launch pad. And oh, speaking of which, let's go to test. So an SPMT will take him and drive him off. Let's go into the highway. Highway to the danger zone. I sometimes do the same if I'm just bored or do smaller tests and want to get some bigger flights. Oh yeah, that's not bad. So what we're gonna do is be testing stuff. We're gonna do explosive cry tests. That's cool. Well, literally. So we're gonna install the engines. I'm not going for full flight tests yet. We're just gonna see how this goes. Oh, and I'm just gonna go make some display stands over here just so while we wait. Just gonna move you to display right there. Um, yeah, just gonna get rid of that. And we'll have these high bays. I think, yeah, it's already been transported, so we wanna start fueling up. So checkouts. So basically, this basically checks the tanks. Basically maintains pressure, tests the flaps and the tanks. The SPMT taking Starship for a walk. Ah, cute. Hi, hello, welcome. This is our StarshipFactory. I put display stands over there and put the engines on there. Cool. StarshipFactory, nice game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a pretty good game actually. Just waiting for the new update to come out. So checkouts are done. Let's do a propellant load. That's cool. Oh, it's just pissing. It's pissing. It's doing a pee. Oh. Starship just peed on me with his fuel. Oh well, for that he'll be exploded. Just kidding. Static fire? Let's go for static. You ready for a static fire, guys? This is gonna be fun. Oh! Whoops! Ba-ding! Gone. Like I said, there are vehicle anomalies. Oh, look at the common dome. The common dome. It's just flying off. Went wee. It did not survive. Oops. Well, number 2 can come. Let's just quickly service this Starship and give it its engines. And then pray it flies again. Wee, off to the launch pad again. The legend, no, yeah, the legendary Starship just died. A reminder to the community: do not lick the do not lick the rapidly reusable rockets. I mean, you're not wrong there. Like, I mean, that's some good life advice for you. Just spin prime. There we go. Let's go, guys. Let's go for launch. Or should I say static fire? Oop. We just got. Oh, there we go. Static fire. SPMT taking a Starship for a walk part 2. Yeah, it succeeded. Those flaps though, they're a bit different. They look like half block 1, half block 2. Anyway, let's launch this thing. Please don't explode. Alright, you guys ready? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. And exploded. Hate to break it, but we lost the ship again. Oh ship. Great. Also need to start a storage yard. Over here, what I want to do over here is... Can I put a tent? Yes, I can put a tent. Actually, I think I need like 2 tents for this to actually work. Yeah, we did lose the ship unfortunately, but with that data we just got, we learned that there was an anomaly. B, there was another anomaly. And also C, I don't think the sky gods appreciated the starship in the first place. Yeah. Also gonna start building storage places for the ships, so they don't rot. So this is where the nose cones go. Nose cones and full stack ones, actually. Five stack. I'm gonna get rid of the 5 stack as well, because that's gonna need to be scrapped up. So when we're building full starships and everything, we want to be using everything. So what I want to do here is build a big scrapyard. I mean big. Um, Here we go. Just go boop 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 boop. There we go. And look at that. So everything that. So yeah, all these the scrapping process is by basically pulling apart all the ring sections, and this could be also be like either be disposed. We had a rocket garden, now we have a nose cone garden. Exactly. Now for the next 2 or 3 tests, we're going to be testing out pressure. So we want a test tank. And just see if we can get a 3 stack. I think. Oh, yep. Also, yeah, we got a 3 stack right here. Swap to test. See right that, yeah, there we go. So if you guys are enjoying the stream so far, feel free to give a like and subscribe. Get me up to 1,000 subscribers. It's a bit of a big number. And now my family are mocking me. Awesome. Anyway, we continue to launch the Starship. Where's my 3 stack? What are you doing over here, buddy? Get over here. Get over here and meet with your family. I shouldn't be saying that, but whatever. Just get assembled. Actually, I think it might be the parts. Wait, what if we do a booster test tank? I'm just gonna get rid of everything. Yeah, there we go, and just start over. So we first park. Where are you? Just chilling in that pile of crane workers. Yeah, interesting crane, right? Yeah, yeah. I might have to get rid of some. Alright, let's just get to the testing already. I can't be asked. See this little guy? He's gonna explode today. He's gonna go boom boom. Let's get to the action-packed sequence. So we just have to test the main tank. Wait, imagine we attach engines to this. That'll be quite insane. You see it go whee. Alright, cryo test. Either this explodes or it makes it through really frosty. Nice, cryo test. Crane worker ate a thrust puck for lunch. I mean, you might just be hungry. And I'm just gonna do the checkouts over here. And full prop load. See how we go. So we're gonna load nitrogen, and then maintain pressure, then detank, which is basically spitting out all the fuel. There we go. Alright, who wants to see another explosion on the pad? If you guys want to see another explosion, go like and subscribe. Alright, let's go. You ready? Did you hit the button? Let's go. And boom! Boom, boom. But look at this, we also have a booster test tank. So, booster test tanks are awesome. Booster test tank, where are you? Actually, I want to keep one of the booster test tanks till, like, we get to the big stuff over here. Now, the worst feeling in this game is when the crane workers do not build the booster, and then when they do, the booster explodes during. Yeah, yeah, I see, yeah. Boom! SN4 be like. Yeah, SN7 moments. Alright, let's send this thing to the gods. So we're gonna skip to Mark 5. Checkouts, so maintain pressure. Doesn't go boom boom. Checkouts are done. We're gonna do 4 checkouts actually. So this is really checked out. Very checked out over here. Yeah, it did the test. When will be the first fully integrated flight test? Well, I don't know actually. Cryo testing, let's cryo test this baby. Ah, it's just spitting out at me. Spit. Ah. Alright, full prop load. See how much propellants we can load in there. Load it in the tank. Also, it's just spitting out all the liquid, all the white stuff. Spitting out all the white fuel. Also, you can see Starbase in the background. Or should I call it Blue Base? Mark 5 doesn't like his food. Yeah, his fuel, yeah, he just spits it out. Alright, I'm just gonna remove from pad. How are we doing for, let's just get rid of this and then scrap Mark 6. I'm sorry, Mark 6, but goodbye. And then do another, let's do a Starhopper tank. I want to see how that goes. See ya. Starhopper test tank. Can you do a hop test? Yes, I absolutely can. Also, we're gonna build like a better rocket garden over here. Um, so I'm gonna build like a big ass rocket garden. It's like a garden that has rockets in it. I mean, it might have some plants actually. But as a horticulturalist, I think we should have some little palm trees. Some little palm trees. So we can put where they go. But look, we got our Starhopper just driving off. So we're gonna conduct 2 Starhopper testing. I've gotten a feeling. I've got this feeling at Starbase. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Blue Hopper. Yes. Wait, what? Let's install engines. Let's just go display this one right there. What's Mark 6? No, Mark 5. Yo, Mark 5 is just chilling. just the test tank just chilling there, just like yeah. Let's go checkouts. Please don't explode. So we're doing 4 checkouts. So 4 checkouts with this. Yeah, 4 checkouts I think we should do for Blue Hopper. Yeah, so this game is Starship Factory. Says it in the title right here. Doing a cryo testing with this, so yep. Second cryo test, third cryo test, fourth cryo test, and let's go for hop. Either this explodes or it makes it 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We have liftoff. We have liftoff of Hoppy, Blue Hopper. Yes, we got Blue Hopper. Da, 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 dun, dun. Right, let me just get the camera. Oh, look at that. Blue Hopper's going down. Splash. Touchdown. We are landed. Blue Hopper. Now it's just spitting out its fuel. The Blue Hopper did not land on the pad correctly as I intended. Gravity is like defining. I feel like it is. Oh, and my codec has overloaded. Oh, StarshipFactory.exe stopped, but don't worry, don't worry. um, that is a problem. It just looks like that our we just lost contact. Unfortunately, but don't worry, do not worry, guys. The game crashed, but we'll just start over again. So wasn't that fun, guys? So let's just restart again. Yeah, okay, so we're up to normal again. My game crashed. Did not save unfortunately. So let's just get into it. So we gotta start over again. Yeah, Starship Factory just experienced a rapid unscheduled crash. But who cares? I mean, you guys probably do care, but yeah, that's not good. So we're just gonna have to get everything back up to speed. So what have we done? We landed. We did 1 hopper test. Actually, no, 2 hopper tests actually. Well, you can create like different saves to play in, but you can't make it to like multiplayer yet. That was a bit sad that the game just crashed on me. Now we gotta start building the stuff that needs to get it working. Just Gotta get back to normal. So if you guys have found that this this stream episode has been quite a funly eventful, feel free to like and subscribe. Press that button right there. If you don't do it, there'll be a spider underneath your bed tonight at 3 in the morning. Um, but yeah, look at that. Let's get some more slaves. I mean, employers. Get to work. Build me a starship. Get back to the Starship Factory and build me a spaceship. So look at that. So just gonna quickly speed run this. Yeah, rest in peace, Blue Hopper. But don't worry, it landed. It landed before the stream ended by accident. And now for parts. I think, yeah, we should just get like lots of Raptor engines. Because this would be very, very, very useful for the boosters. Yeah, aye. Well, good thing I liked and subscribed so no spiders are for me. Oh, yeah. Good job, good job. I mean, yeah, the jumping spiders are cute, but they do jump, so that's quite the scary bit. Dora, you're not the only one there. So what did our launch site look like again? I know it has like 4 oxygen tanks and 4 methane tanks. And I'm just gonna get more nitrogen tanks because we need those for static fires, I think. And check out some cryo testing. And I want to make everything more closer instead of having everything all spaced out. This is like that one time the fairings popped off before the flight. Was that a reference to something? I've got a feeling it was. I've got a feeling. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so this is the mini launch site and landing site, should I say? Because we're gonna add a landing pad. Pad? Yeah, I said it right. Just gonna put a couple of these further away. And just stick some roads. Some construction roads. Get some good labor over here. Some well paid labor. Blue, we are so close for having the IFT. Then just like my whole game just like crashes. Well, that was problematic. Look at this. What do you got? What do you guys think of Starbase now? I think it looks pretty cozy. It's pretty cozy. So we're gonna fly the ship or the hopper over the test or the tanks, and if it if the starship does fail and lands in the tank farm, it'll be even funnier. Pad A looks so flimsy compared to the fortress that is Pad B. Yeah. Yeah, it does, yeah. Yeah, you guys seen the Pad B pictures they posted on Twitter? It's pretty cool. I'm just gonna add some more of these roads. Get back to the construction yard. So we need I reckon Should we do a middle bay, a mid bay? It's pretty mid bay. Also, if you want to speed run building these barrel sections, which is exactly what I'm gonna do, we're gonna use these things called large fab tents or large fabrication tents. Yeah, I don't mean X. um, Beautiful. Let's build. Let's build it. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder. No, it's gonna blow up. And all this here is just gonna be all the shipping containers. So guys, what do you think though? Where's the Gigabay and StarFactory? Well, unfortunately, this game, however, is not really up to date in terms of like history. But there will be new, better developments. I've seen on the Discord server they have. On the Discord server they got like the Starbase is on like under construction, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's not added yet, but it would be cool though, don't you think? So over here, we're just gonna speed run the hoppers. So low bays. It's gonna be so low. So star hopper tank. And then, yep, there we go. So you need to build 2 star hoppers. 2 more actually. Unfortunately, right, we can, oh, what was I thinking about? I forgot. That just proves how smart I am. I'm not. Small CH4 tank. Small LOX tank. It's pretty small. It's so little. I have a feeling this will go boom boom. I don't want to speed run it, but like I also don't want to make it explode. And as you saw, an exciting end. The Starship Ultimate. No, is it an annual? I don't know. I can't say that. Integrated test flight. Blue Hopper version 2. So I think the testing was good. So what we're gonna expect to see is the Starhopper will fly, do a little hop, test the RCS in mid-air, and then land back on the pad. Hopefully in perfect condition. So checkouts. So yeah, checkouts just help check out the vehicle. Just to check it out. And then the cryo testing. Hope it doesn't blow up again. Yep, as I suspected. Alright, let's go for a stop turning around. Good. So what we're gonna do here is build a couple of Starship parts. Build tank sections over here. If Flight One didn't spin, the best memes on Earth wouldn't have been created. Oh yeah, yeah. You actually you're not wrong. Cause the Starship You Spin Me Right Round meme would still be there to this day if the thing did spin out. But guys, check out these beautiful palm trees. I like them. I wonder who planted them. Totally not some awesome space YouTuber caught up in the name of Blue Aerospace. Hoppy V3. No, this is our Hoppy. So we're gonna test out the tanks now. Where's our SPMTs? Where did they go? And then we also need a high bay as well. So we're going to that sort of like 2022 Starbase sort of type. Yeah, Flight 1 did separate. Yeah, I actually had a dream of that last night, surprisingly. It was actually quite cool. Like we were like, yeah, like in front of the like my parents and I were in the dream, and like we're in front of the TV, like we had like because we have a big TV at home. So what happened next was like I was yelling obviously because it's separated. I was like so excited in the dream. The whole thing's separated, and the booster, right? They were planning on like charging the FTS on board and like exploding the booster after it's separated because it lost like 5 engines on ascent. But no, it landed. 2 engines were out on landing. There was like one in the middle and like one in the middle ring. It was quite cool actually, I must say. Quite eventful. And then the starship started like tumbling on a pitch angle. The flaps were trying to like control it. But then it lost hydraulic fluids. And then it just got lost, really. Just kind of sad. But guys, what do you reckon of the Starbase now? Does it look pretty good? Just checking out this thing, how it works. Oh, we can get it to levels? Oh, that's pretty cool. I think Ship 35 was haunted by the ghosts of Ship 28. I mean, that's a good observation right there. Also, we're doing 8 checkouts. Because I want to get this thing really checked out. Wait, what level are we? Oh, we're halfway through level 2. Cryo testing again. Let's make it frosty. Static fire it again. You ready for static fire? Woohoo! It's gonna light the ground. Look at that. Please don't explode. Well, I did the thing. And let's go for a hop test. So if it explodes, it'll explode over the tank farm, which is what we want. Just kidding, it's not what we want. Okay, three, two, one. Don't blow up, don't blow up. Yes. And it's gonna land in. Look at that. I just paused the thing at the moment because I want to post these in my Discord on the media pics section. Yeah, I literally learned you could get it to level a few days ago. Oh yeah. We just touched down. And then we'll just scrap this one. Because we want to reuse the bits. Now let's go upgrade the launch site. Because we run an orbital site now. So let's just say we purchase some land with the like sea and life everything. Yeah, Blue, do you play Juno New Origins? I do not, unfortunately. It's on my games list to play. When S35 started to spin, everyone on the chat in the NASA spaceflight stream started to blame Tim Dodd, the everyday astronaut, because of the thrusters. I mean, that's kind of funny to be honest. I mean, I don't blame him. Anyway, let's go for a flight test now. I'm gonna try get our first like testing done. So launch pad, the landing pad is gonna be gone for now. And then over here, we're gonna have a suborbital test site pad because we're gonna get rid of the other one in order for more tank farm space. So we're basically just moving a few things around here. Goofy mementos. I mean, that's pretty funny to be honest. Alright, now what's that supposed to do? Okay, so we're gonna build a tank farm. Now, in the real world, Starship used to have these like vertical tank farms, which was funny because like when I was at my house, right, I used you know those like those deodorant cans, those Lynx deodorant cans. I'd use those as the tank farm in my bedroom, which was quite funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Suborbital pad B became orbital pad B. Yeah. So right now we're currently building a launch tower. Wait, imagine we plant like a few palm trees next to a whole rocket launch. Yeah, that palm tree is gonna get obliterated, like gone. Yeah, what an upgrade. Just kidding, do not ever plant trees near a launch site of a rocket that's like stronger than the Saturn V. Because I think we know what'll happen. So look at that, we got our first like orbital pad. Would you look at that? A while ago I made a small upgrade thing right at the end of the launch area that was basically the road with trees surrounded it was fire. Nice. Alright, so what we need to do now is just add some roads. And over here, right, it's gonna be like when the booster returns, right, and it fails. This is basically the dead zone, the danger zone, basically. But also don't put a tent near Falcon 1. Yeah, definitely don't do that. So over here's like the danger zone, let's just say. So when the boosters basically, when it returns ever, it will return from the sky, and you'd think you'll get caught by the, well, soon to be chopsticks. Well, no, if it doesn't fail, it would basically crash into this area over here, which is actually smart as anything, really. Also, while we're at it, we should start building like high bays and mega bays. So look at that. But this is Starbase for you all. I just got the main buildings set up, just so you know. Also, you can make some entrances over here. And some more liquid oxygen storage over here. Now, should I start actually building the new thing, the high bay? The yeah, the high bay is still there, by the way. Well, in the game. So over here's like a little Sanchez site over here, which is like where they store all the parts. Oh god, I'm stuck in the Mega Bay. Also, the whole thing is just concrete, honestly. And yeah. Hey, Lachlan Wall, welcome aboard. You just like made my day again, cause yeah, for those who don't know, this is one of the guys from Space Twitter. It's pretty nice. Welcome aboard. So after this, after our first flight test, we're only going to be going up to our first ever flight test, really. So we've basically started. I think we should start building our booster parts now. So yeah. Anyway, look at this. We got a bit of more storage. This is used so we can store stuff, put stuff up on display. Also, this starbase is for allowing tourists only in the area, because definitely don't want people like hijacking Starship, which is not good. Nah, this isn't Starbase Sim. I said one of the boys in front of my friend who knows nothing about stuff like this, and he literally said, interesting name or something like that. Sub, yeah. Playing Starbase Sim and see this game probably got updated all. Last time I played, it was hardly unoptim, and yeah. Nah, this is Starship Factory. Sure hope it spins so that we can play the song. Oh no. Oh no, getting ready, getting ready. It's the two stacks. Oh, there they are. Let's. Yeah. So I think we should execute one. Which tank should we execute? Ship SN2, SN3, SN4, 5, or SN4? Let's see which one we can execute to the bays. Remove from pad. And we also go start building the full stack nose cones now. Also, I might play the song if you guys are nice enough to me and actually like and subscribe. Also, I'm just gonna cover up a bit of all this ground. SN4, SN4 for blowing up. Oh dear. You guys are the worst but the best at the same time. So yeah, just gonna have to get all these booster parts ready as well. So we're having 4 starships undergoing. So yeah, that's SN4, I think. Yeah, SN4 is going up for the launch. So we can make two boosters. Actually, let's start migrating a bit. So let's migrate some of the boosters. I'm also giving some palm trees for the workers to grow and live with. Bingle dongle, bingle dangle. What the hell is that? Alright, look at that. So we're gonna have our first couple of boosters assembled. Oh, and we just spawned out somewhere. Look at that. So we got BN1 and BN2. Yeah, let's build the boosters. See all the engines that are required. And then BN... Yeah, it's BN1 and BN2. So we're gonna do our first ever test flight, I think. Move to test. This is gonna be fun. Look at all the 33 Raptors. Boomsters. Boomsters. Actually, I know what to do. And static fire has commenced. Let's go for booster 1 static fire. Up. Looks like we lost one of the boosters. Ah, yes, interesting chat. Oh, let's build more boosters. BN3. Hello, booster burial number. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna swap the test. That was just a test objective. Okay, who's pinging me? Ah, it's a Starbase server. I'm funny. Oh well. Boomster 1. Yeah. So booster 2. SN2. What a combo, actually. Just stack them on top. Wow, that's a lot of boosters. Let's go for hot staging. The hot stage booster. And now we'll just go use Hey, can we make a Starship test tank? Or is yeah. No, we cannot. We cannot, unfortunately. We cannot, unfortunately. And then BN5 is basically our next booster to fly. Along with the Starship stack right there in the distance. Look at this, guys. That looks pretty cool, actually. Alright, should we just launch? Alright, integrated flight test. Here we come. Let's go for launch. We gotta start the prop load. Prop header tank load. Alright, T minus 8 seconds in counting. This is the moment you guys have been waiting for. Has yep. T minus 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and lift off. We are off the pad. Dun, 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 dun. We have liftoff of all 33 super heavy boosters, super heavy engines with BN2 and SN2. NSH camera, let's go for separation. Be sure to cut off. Stage separation. That's good, isn't it? That's good news. And ship FTS is deactivated. We're going to be going in for a splash landing in the Gulf of Earth. I say Gulf of Earth because there's Mexico and America, two Gulfs to go with. I'm just going to go with Gulf of Earth to make things easier. But look at that, guys. Let's go for landing. Here it is. Here she comes. Has landing burn startup? Yes. Oh, engine's now down to 5 Raptors. Down to 4 Raptors. And touchdown. Confirmed. Alright guys, how's that for a nice... That was awesome, guys. Right, let's just go like next up, flight 2. That's actually pretty cool, don't you think, guys? I'm just gonna save the game. There we go. I saved our game this time. When will StarshipFactory come out on Steam? Well, I don't know really. I do not know. And we fulfilled the StarshipFactory bit. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna be going into Starbase Simulator now. Let me just get the game loaded up real quick. Run by Andy. Be pretty cool though. So, yeah, it was an incredible view of Splashdown we saw. And let me just get the game set up. I think it's up. Yeah, there it is. Let me just get it working. Alright, so got Epic Games, I think it's loading, yep. So this game is Starbase Simulator, that's the one that Lachlan Wall's talking about later. So no, wait. Imagine I create like a server and see how many people joined. That'd be either funny or ridiculous, or in the middle actually. So here we have the Block 2 starship, so that's actually pretty awesome. So once the game loads, we can get in. Oop. So this is me right here. Oh, oh, that's not gonna fly well. There we go. Let me just despawn and respawn. I can't believe Felix from What About It for saying block tour. Yeah, it's getting annoying now. Wait, what if I do that with the middle mouse key? That's pretty cool. So yeah, let me make the best graphics setting for you guys so everything looks so scenic. Also, I really want them to update the launch mount. It's just a bit annoying. I open the arms. I don't have a good script unfortunately, so I cannot land the Block 2 ship. Alright, let me just read back through these. Interesting. Block tour. I wrap. Oh god. Excellent. Fly, baby, fly. How do you fly? Well, if you want to fly like me, you have these controllers. So over here is what you get. This is your controllers right here. You can just use the controller on board. It's just so much easier, honestly. Um, Look at that. That tapered fade. No, I'm not really a good I'm not really good. Try catching the booster. I would like to see that. Um, I mean, yeah. How much you betting? Just kidding. We ain't betting here. So just gonna move the catch pins backward. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, you guys can be responsible for counting us down. So you have these like little controller bars on the top. Well, actually it's on the bottom, but you can see like like piloting it, like controlling it. Use these you can use this thing called the controller, which is like see that blue thing? That blue red and green. Yeah, it's your controller. It's a bit hard, but yeah. Now for scenic, let's just get the scene to look awesome. So sky and lighting. Let's get some clouds. They look kind of bad to be honest because they're just reused meshes. I think that's the word. Also got failure modes, so you can see how many engines come out or get broken up. Oh god, you guys are counting us down. Wait, wait. Oh. Wait, sunset launch? Or sunrise? Look at that. Oh, look at that sunset. So you guys can count us down when we get the vehicle fueled up. So we're holding at T minus 40 seconds. Just holding. Oh, the player. Oh. Oh, the player movement. Oh, yeah, that's you just use WASD. You can't use WASD on the rocket itself. Oh, guys, look at this. We got fuel loading up. Get the big plume. Just set the strength of the clamps to hold. And we're just gonna we're gonna load up. You guys ready? Alright, you guys can count us down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, avoidance of the tower right there. How's the ship doing? Go, no go, but go. We can switch cameras in this new update, which is awesome. We're just going up to max Q or Mach 1. Now gonna do our roll program. We did that a bit late, unfortunately. So what do you guys think so far now that we did our roll. We did our Rick and our roll. Alright, let's go for booster engine cutoff and hot staging on Starship. Stage separation. Just flipped it. Starship's just like, get out the way. Get out the way. Dun 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 dun. Boost backbone shut down. Yeah, it's a pretty nice stage separation. No, we're not gonna reset. We're not gonna reset. Oh hey GFS flight video group, welcome aboard. Hot stage jettisoned, confirmed. Now let's look at the ship. How's this doing? Let's see how many engine failures we can get on this thing. Oh god, flight 10. Right. No, 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 no. Our ship's doing fine, we're just looking at the booster. Hot stage is currently jettisoned. Now gonna attempt to land with only two engines out. We're gonna go for no catch. Landing burn startup. FTS. Oh no 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 my engine. No no my engine just came out. My engine came out. The engine came out. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, that's no good. Whoops. Flight 7, you spin me right. Oh, actually no, we got it controlled. Surprise. Never mind. Dun. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. Ship FTS is saved. Boom. Guys, that was so funny. How's the infrastructure actually? Should we go for seconds? Um, this is why I love Starbase Sim. All right, let's do the booster now. Either the script doesn't work, or it works. I don't know. Vehicles supersonic. Let's slap him. Slap. We hit the tower. Mr. Krabs, super heavies, hit the second tower. Recreate flight 1, please. Oh, since he said please, absolutely I can. I was gonna switch to block 1 ships. Clamps. What? Huh? Where me ship? Why is my starships using block 2? Oh well. Wait, actually, main. Then there's a high bay by the way. There's a high bay by the way. Destruction. Yep. I can't spawn. Actually, I could actually. Let me just without HSR. Let me just get him in. Yeah, here we go. There's a little. Look at that. Reset. Yeah, I can't really do flight 1. Oh well. But that was funny with the starship, how it kept spinning. Oh, let me just move the arm out the way. Let me say something in chat. Skibbity. Oh my god, why I say that in chat? Anyway, look at the chopsticks are opening. So I'm gonna try get just destroy this ship. I'm gonna get a booster without a hot stage ring. Oh, oh. Just get you lined up. Next up, Law 1, slap the booster. Bruh. Hey, ATS! Oh god, bruh, ship 35 flew like a... yeah, yeah, it did. You guys wanted me to slap the booster? Slap. Actually, I know what to do. I want to make everything like slow. So just gonna move him in. Wobble, 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 wobble. Nah, we're not slapping the booster today. Super heavy booster. And gotta retract. Then get him in. Look at that, guys. Where am I? I'm stuck in a thing. Look at that, guys. We're getting it mounted. Then I think we should just move the retract them out, and then there we go. The chopsticks can go down, I think. I think that's how it works. Got booster. Yeah. In we go. Look at that, guys. Trust me, good. This is the idea. Open sesame. Yeah. Okay. Um. Alright. Let's be a bit serious here, guys. So pretend this is ship the 24. So yeah, let's be a bit serious with this right now. The ship's a bit glitchy. But here we go. We got the ship and the booster. Pretend this is ship 34 over here. The block 1. The best block 1 ship, actually. In terms of looks and style. Now, is it lined up? Look at that. I'm just trying to get this lined up. So it doesn't, like, flop out of control on re-entry. Beast ship 24. Trust me, I am not gonna explode. We can do this. I swear I nearly passed out during. Yeah, oh, yeah. B7. Okay. I was in school and I. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was watching this in a family room. when this happened. Me and Dad were watching it as well. Wobble wobble. We need like the stabilizers. See those things on the chopsticks? So like here. Can you put a memory reboot when it's launched? You know, yeah, let's just call it that. Let's just call it that and just like with the thing when it launches. Alright, so what we have done here is we have stacked the vehicle. What kind of music? Wait. Wait. Media source. Let me just find it. What songs do you guys like? Oh. Whoops. Oops, guys. Unfortunately, we lost both ship and booster. Well, that's not good. Well, you know what this means. Okay, see ya. Yeah, I'll make an edit of this. Watch this hot staging, guys. Hot staging. Booster edge cut off. Ship engine start. That was a better hot staging, don't you think? Alright, this is yeah, failure mode is on, just to let you guys know. How's booster now? FTS activated for booster. Ship is on its way. Yeah, let's do flight 9. Just yank the ship to one side like this and see all the fuel to go flip on the other side. Thing goes like this. And then we just go into the settings and pull up the thrust. Oh, oh, it's shaking. It's shaking. Wait, ready. And then factory values. She's not really aligned up well, actually. And I think it's time that we lose an engine. Watch this, I think it works like this. So we fire up engines. Oh, oh no, no, we lost an engine. No, we lost an engine. Oh, we lost an engine. Let's check out the view. Oh, the engine is actually taken out. Engine is taken out. Engine is taken out. Oh dear. Watch this, guys. Oh dear, we lost a few more engines. Just like that, you could have used spin me right round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's from my parents and family talking in the background. Also, this is normal. Hmm. Ship FTS activated. Yeah, that's a Flight 7 moment right there. Unfortunately, all the fun's gonna have to end there. So, and also dinner's nearly ready for me. So, I'm gonna have to go now. So, thank you for tuning in to today's session. Yeah, that was good. So, thank you for tuning in today, and feel free to like and subscribe, and check out any more content on my YouTube channel, as well as my website and all my social media. I'll see you guys later on. So enjoy the rest of your evening or night or morning or day. Just remember that did I make everyone else's day? Yeah, I think you spin me right around was funny. So it was fun while it lasted. So I'm gonna go now. So I'll see you guys soon. See you guys. Loss of signal. Blue